I'm Amanda Tyler, Executive Director of BJC and co-host of the Respecting Religion podcast. In addition to being a First Amendment lawyer, I'm a lifelong Baptist. My commitment to religious freedom is rooted in both my identity as an American and my identity as a Baptist. I've preached in Baptist churches across the country and met many Baptists who care deeply about religious freedom. Christians of all types support religious freedom and look to the Bible for inspiration. As a freedom-loving Baptist, I believe that every person is capable of interpreting Scripture for themselves. Here are some of the passages in which I see God speaking to us about religious freedom. In the first chapter of Genesis, we read about God creating humanity in God's own image, as free beings, free to say yes or no to God, and free to live with the consequences. Our yes is meaningless without the opportunity to say no. In order to live into this freedom, we need a government that stays out of religion and religious affairs. But with freedom comes responsibility to our community. Paul wrote in his letter to the Galatians, chapter 5, that we are to use our freedom, not for self-interest, but in service to one another to love our neighbors. Throughout the Hebrew Bible, God calls God's people to freedom. Jesus also speaks forcefully about freedom, quoting from the prophet Isaiah and announcing in Luke chapter 4 that he has been anointed to proclaim release to the captives and to set at liberty those who are oppressed. While the Bible does not contain a doctrine on the separation of church and state or our constitutional understanding of religious freedom in our specific American context, Baptists have long been inspired by Jesus' instruction to give, therefore, to the emperor the things that are the emperor's, and to God things that are God's, found in the Gospel according to Matthew. The institutions of religion and government are best kept separate. Today, we mostly hear that talked about for the benefits of maintaining a secular democracy. But this foundational ideal of religious freedom also benefits the church and its witness in the world. The Bible has inspired generations of Baptists and other Christians to be advocates for faith freedom for all. I invite you to join me in studying Scripture and mobilizing our communities to be advocates. To learn more about religious freedom, subscribe to the Respecting Religion podcast, follow BJC on social media, and sign up for our newsletter.